Alright, I made it another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. It was a little chilly today, not as warm and beautiful as previous runs. Just one of those days, one of those Washington weather days, but I did think of a few things to be grateful for while I was out there on that trail. I think number one was my health. I think, I've been going after it pretty hard since the first of the month. Cleaning out these storage units. We did 2 in Everett and 1 in Sedro-Woolley already, and it's only the first week of the month, so I've gone pretty tough. And although the Everett one, I wasn't a big profitable unit, or 2 units actually, this next one, the Sedro-Woolley one, is sure to be profitable. So much stuff, only paid $79.16 for it, so a pretty good bargain. And although it was a lot of work, I was grateful to be able to pack that all up in one day and get it done and over with, and now I can kind of relax a little. I know I did mention that I wanted to clean it all out for you today and show you everything, but that's probably not going to happen. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Made the first search today. Brought a lot of donations to the Goodwill and cleaned things up. We got through quite a few totes. And you guys saw some of the stuff that we were finding, some good money-making stuff. Big stack of clothing. Right now we're rich in inventory. I think, I haven't listed a lot lately. I've been focusing on gathering, right? It's kind of like that hunter-gatherer mentality. I'm out there gathering, and then we can sit on that inventory and live off it for the rest of the month probably if we really wanted to. Yeah, I'm grateful that my health is able to handle that. I was able to lift all that stuff. The back is still okay this morning. I was a little bit under the weather last night when I went to bed. Crashed out about 9 o'clock. Was having a little bit of coughing and sore throat, I guess. But woke up this morning feeling fine. So maybe it was just breathing in too much of that dust in one day. So out here exercising, getting those lungs cleared out probably helps things out a little bit. I gotta find that balance, so I'm grateful that I get to take a few hours to myself today and find that balance. I think that's important in everybody's life to find that work-life balance. And I always tend to put a little bit too much effort and time into the work portion of it, since I am self-employed, and that's kind of what people who are self-employed have to do. But I found a little balance today, and I think I'm going to go home, put some more time into work, and hopefully that will turn into profits again tomorrow. So I guess I'm grateful that these adventures are continuing. I did a lot of these units with my dad, and I have all those memories of loading up his truck, and I'm out there with his truck still. That Chevy S10 is out there cruising around 3 different counties, cleaning out these units, donating to all these thrift stores, still kind of doing good within the community. His spirit is still alive, and it's through me out there doing that. We were talking about how things can hold a spirit, right? And anything can. You go into a school and you remember those good old days of you running the halls of the school, and you visit the school 20 years later and you have that energy. That energy is still there, and I think that energy is in his vehicle, and it's in me, and it's kind of great to see out there. I got that last truckload packed up, and I was kind of just sitting there admiring my work, and I kind of had this thought, what would Dad think about that? I'm sure he would have given his 2 cents in the matter, and that was always kind of the fun part. Once we got the load totally into the truck and we were driving home, that was always the fun part. I mean, it was a little stressful for me since I was driving, but I think there's often a little reward at the end of that when you arrive at home safe and sound and you don't lose the load on the freeway or on the highway. So that was kind of the fun part yesterday. 2 big loads full of treasure to search through. The adventure continues, right? So I guess I have to be grateful for the economy. It keeps clicking along. At least online sales are doing all right for me. I'm making some right moves, I think. at least the end of the month, there's a few extra dollars left over, and seems to be increasing every month. So seems like I'm headed in the right direction, especially with this YouTube channel as well, trying to do everything at once. It continues to grow, and I think everybody's enjoying these storage unit cleanouts. You know, the content seems to be getting quite a few views, and new subscribers are joining every day. So it's a slow build, but I'm going to get to that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. We're well on our way. So if you haven't joined, you know, click that subscribe. It doesn't take, doesn't take in much. Just click that subscribe, ring that bell, and then you can come along for the journey. You know, join the adventure and watch a few videos here and there and help me out with that. So I guess I'm grateful for a few moments of sunshine yesterday. The weather seems to have turned today, and it's sprinkling a little bit, a little cold and dreary and overcast. But yesterday was a beautiful day, the perfect weather for me to clean out that unit. I couldn't ask for anything better. It was a little touch and go there when I first arrived. I got there about noon, and it was kind of sprinkling, thinking about sprinkling, and I was like wondering if it was going to rain on me. That would have made things a lot tougher, but the sun came, and the sun appeared, and it was just a perfect day for me to clean those out. So I was lucky that it shined upon me yesterday, and everything went as well as it could be expected. So I guess I'm grateful for my wife and family that they have been patient with me as I've started these storage units again. I know it kind of taxes on everybody. Kind of, visiting with loads of stuff to deal with, and bringing all that stuff into the house and mostly into the garage. But we got a garage full. We've been able to make some great donations lately, and keeping that thing clear, keeping a little space and trying to clear a little bit of space, doing a little bit of spring cleaning. And the wife's helped me out with that, and hopefully she'll continue to do so as I clear this next unit out, because it is quite a bit of stuff. Just going through it today, I know it's going to be quite an undertaking once I get under that green tarp. We got a whole nother batch to go. A whole nother truckload is under there. We've only scratched the surface, and we've seen quite a few little treasures that I'll be able to make some money off of. And definitely the clothing and the purses and all that stuff has value. We just got to decide what is worth listing and what is worth donating. And garbage, there's plenty of garbage. My garbage can is full, and I'm looking for other sources to dispose of a little bit of garbage here and there. But we'll get rid of it, and it'll happen. Yeah, sometimes you tend to remember only the good parts about somebody. My dad could also be a bit of a stickler for the garage. I remember that one day we cleaned out 4 units. We brought 4 small units back to his garage, and it was just stacked high. And this was about Christmas season. I remember my nephew Cole was over visiting, and he looked in there, and there was 4 units full. The whole garage was filled with inventory, and we got through it, but he was always quick to want that garage cleaned out. Since I was kind of using his garage, I guess it was fair. But now I'm in my own situation with my own garage full of stuff, doing it out of my place now, and yeah, I know how he felt. I want that garage clean as well, so it's gonna take a little doing, a little organizing. But when the good stuff comes in, you want to hold on to it and get that money for it. So that's what we're hoping to do. Turn some of that electronics into cash. Turn some of those used sneakers into cash, and definitely turn some of those clothes into cash. That's what I know how to do. So that's the easy part. It's just kind of venturing into these other niches and making that stuff happen and sell as well. So I guess I'll end this moment of gratitude with a little quote, right? I heard a nice quote, Theodore Roosevelt, "Believe you can and you're halfway there." That's kind of how I'm thinking about this YouTube channel. I know it's been quite a challenge. I thought I would knock it out in no time, but still trying to get it monetized, but believe you can and you're halfway there. I definitely think we'll get it done, and it's just going to take a little bit longer than expected. And that's with most things in life. It doesn't happen overnight. So I'm trying to be patient with the progress and be patient with the process. And hopefully you guys are enjoying some of this content that we're creating. We're putting stuff out daily, so there's always something fresh and fun for you guys to watch, a little adventure here and there. a little moment of gratitude, a little tour of Lake Padden or some other hike or park. It's all coming your way, so stay tuned. Come visit the channel now and then and check things out. Check in on me and let me know how I'm doing. So that being said, that's quite a bit of gratitude for the day. So I think I'm going to go look at Lake Padden, give you guys a look at it, peek in on the waterways and see what they look like this afternoon. Look at this, fresh lines. They got fresh lines out here at Lake Padden. And it looks like some cement blocks here. They're going to add some cement blocks so nobody runs over the curb and into the lake. Yeah, it looks like that's just one of the improvements they're making here at Lake Padden. I saw some solar going up, a little row of solar over by the dog park, a big structure there to get some energy, I suppose. Pretty cool. They're making some improvements out here. We'll see how that goes though. Oh, we got some dandelions growing. Spring is here. Alright, here's a look at the lake. A couple ducks out there swimming around. Pretty nice still day out here. The rain has held off for the most part, just a light sprinkle, so not too bad out here at all. Not sure if you can see that, but there's a couple birds out there on those pillars. A couple birds posted up right on those pillars. Here's a look at the other side. Got out here a little bit earlier today. That sun has not set yet. It's still up there in the sky. They see it there? A little overcast, like I said earlier, but looks pretty nice. You can see it glowing there in the water. We got a couple ducks here. Oh, they're swimming away. There they go. I was gonna try to get you guys a shot. They're feeding on something here. Last time they let me get nice and close, but we'll see if I can step up and get a little closer look at them. They like to duck under their water there and get whatever they're eating at the bottom of the marsh here. So there they go. They want no piece of me. There's a crow up there in that tree. Do you guys see him? He was just down here, but he flew right up there when he saw me coming. There he goes. Up, up, and away. Here's another area of the lake I usually don't show you guys. Looks like we got a duck coming our way over here on the left. See if we can zoom in on him. There he is. He's kind of slow and steady, making his way over here. Slow and steady, that's how it goes sometimes. I don't know if they're playing or they're mad at each other. Something's going on over here. There he is. He was mad at the other guy. He chased him off. Maybe it's a territory war. Where'd he go? There he is. He's out that way a little bit in that darker water out there. He said, "Get out my turf, man. This is my spot." So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little look at Lake Padden. It's getting a little chilly out here, so I think I'm gonna head home. There's a stack of hats waiting for me to list up, plus I have to eat dinner and do all the rest of the stuff. Taking it a little easy today. Tomorrow we'll get into some more unboxing. Get under that green tarp and see what we got under there. Get in that that big, what was it, a 50-ton tote? That was a big tote full of stuff. Who knows what's in there? We did pull that glass statue out of there, so there might be some more goodies in there. Who knows? This is kind of cool. Looks like they have the 2024 Spring Community Work Parties, April 6, 13, 20, 27, and then we're into May. Earth Day Community Work Party, April 20th, 9 a.m. to noon. Registration required. Earth Day, so come on out, support. That's pretty cool. City of Bellingham Parks and Volunteer Program.